here now. We here. Yeah. It's in the break room, y'all. Holla, holla, holla. Woo!
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. So what's the scenario?
There? Can you hear me?
I can hear you,
Yeah.
sir.
All right.
Sure can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you well. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah, man.
All right. All right. All right.
All right, I'm here. We here?
We are here. T dot hot shot. Couture J.
Pizza in the break room, y'all.
Pizza in the break room. Another episode.
Another episode? Is it just another episode? I guess they're all just another episode.
Well,
Technically.
I mean, yeah, there's one episode precedes another one follows another one. So I mean, it's one in a chain of many. This right now, this is it is the, what do you call it? The bookend to the last few, but this right now is number 2.20. 20.
20. Oh, 20. That's a lot of episodes, yo.
Oh man.
I remember I didn't think we'd get to number 1, to be honest with you. So I mean, I guess 20 is good.
20 is fantastic. 20 is when did we do our first one?
The very first one? 21 weeks ago. Right? I think there might have been one. When would be the first one? Jeez. What would the very first one have been? This one? I wouldn't have been taking pictures at the first one. Oh, you got me stumped. I thought you should know this already. You know the answer? You're just making me me look like
I don't know. I don't know. You gotta
I gotta scroll. So the first post was July 21st. And July 22nd was the first video posted. So July 21st sounds about right. So the 20th would probably have been the first episode, maybe. Let's see if it's in here.
July 20th or June 20th?
July 13th.
July 13th.
July 13th.
That was the first time that Tuesdays were never the same.
Yeah. From there, it was written. What else we got? What we got? It was written. That was Tuesday was that's where the blueprint started. What else we got? What else we got? Stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, but 20's good. 20's good. I never thought we'd get to 20, to be honest. I'm usually an optimist. Well, because I never thought we'd get to number 1, and it wasn't maybe. So getting to number 1 was the first part. And then that week we took a break. We took that 1 week break. I was like, oh man, that could have broken the momentum. But then we kept going, and here we are. So
we took a break.
What? It was one week. We missed 1 week for whatever reason. I don't remember the reason exactly, to be honest. But we missed 1 week.
Okay. Yeah, we did, didn't we?
That's all right though.
Did we take a break when we were getting ready to go in the boom boom, or we still recorded that week?
I think we still recorded that week.
Okay.
Maybe before.
Okay. So resilience and persistence and what do you call it? Consistency. That's what we kept up for sure.
Yeah. Accountability. It's accountability. That's your word all the time, yo.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that that we've done like 20 of these segments. Like
not even segments or anything.
Almost like 2.5 hours each, man.
Yeah, right. Like the shortest one's like 2 hours, maybe.
How?
That's 40 some hours, right, of footage. Because people don't necessarily see the whole entire. Some people see the whole entire thing. Like there are people out there that watch the whole episode, but there's also
Right.
some people that just watch the clips and all they're aware of are the clips kind of as well. So they don't see the whole like shebang.
No, that's
So
true.
there's
That's true.
levels to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Levels to
Mm-hmm.
everything. That's one thing I've learned over 20 episodes, that there's levels to everything. Um, um, but yeah, accountability was good. I think we like seriously though. I mean, there were some days, you know, hey, did you do that? Or hey, did you do this? Or even just
Mm-hmm.
like a hey, what about this thing? Not really a push, but just a are we still going here in terms of just keeping it going, I guess, right? In that
Right.
perspective. Um, that's good. But it's weird. I don't know. It's weird, surprising, I think as well. It's not just kind of that it's 20, but when obviously I was looking back a little bit. Look at that. Kingston made the 20th episode. Let me say hi. You make the 20th episode. Don't get on my shirt, bro. It's gonna be
Kingston.
all big up. Look in the camera, bro. You know you're purposely not looking in the camera. Get off. One. Oh, you need to go
That's
outside.
how they be, man. That's how they be. Act like.
He needs to go outside. All right. Tell me about. I got a list here, so I'm going to tell you that. What? What? Tell the people. You know what? Just tell the people how you feel about 20. You tell them how you feel about 20 right now.
All right.
What's
All
your
right.
takeaways?
All right. As my compadre, T. Dot Hotshot, aka Mr. Bennett, goes outside with his furry companion, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about Pizza in the Break Room, episode 20. The fact that we've gotten to 20 episodes to me is a monumentous occasion. Again, as we were speaking, it's a testament to consistency and a testament to discipline. You know, there's a lot of times where you think that maybe I won't go through with this, you know, but then you know that you have that other person depending on you to have this show go on the road. The show can't go on without you. And I'm sure that on his end, like, you know, me being here waiting on him gives him that drive to come, kind of like, you know, keep persistent with doing this thing as well. And I'm just actually super proud actually of what we've achieved so far. You know, it just only leads me to believe that there's going to be much more, because 2020 has offered me a certain amount of comfort being in front of the microphone and being in front of you having these conversations, because again, like I keep on saying, I'm not really a conversationalist, but I mean, how could that be if we're doing 2.5 hours every week for the past 20 weeks? So I could only imagine what the next 20 have in store for us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, and for the people that come along on the ride and, you know, offer their 2 cents and offer their support, it's encouraging and it's super dope.
It is dope. And it's kind of surprising as well, right? Because you start something and I don't know, you've started a business. I haven't really started something in that fashion, I guess, really, as I'm doing something. But to see the support, and then there's also support that you don't see, I guess, as well,
Mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But then all of a sudden something happens and it's like, oh shit. Like I told you, somebody messaged me the other day to talk about so we were talking about them on an episode and they messaged me and they're like, yo, you don't remember this happened and this happened? I'm like, wait a second, how you messaging me talking to me about this right now? And I was like, at the end of it, we had a little bit of a back and forth, but I was like, thank you for watching.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Just, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
yeah,
Even, my light story, right? Like
yeah.
somebody might message me, yo, there's a light on sale. You can probably use it for your show if you don't already have one. Boom, done. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know those two folks were watching the show.
Right,
They're not necessarily on the gram, right?
right.
They're not liking photos on the gram or the post on the gram, commenting there. You don't necessarily see anything on YouTube from that perspective, right? But here's somebody messaging me saying, yo, you could use this for your show,
Mm,
right? Like
mm-hmm.
try this out here. Um, So that's cool. I like that. That's that support that you just don't realize. And there's people that now follow, interact that maybe we didn't know. But like I said, even the people that we do know who don't, there's different ways that you connect with people. And people are telling me, I'm on my way home. I listen to you guys. I'm like,
Mm.
what? Huh? What? Pardon? All right. When I'm sitting at work, I listen to you guys. Oh, okay, cool, wicked. All right. So that part of it is appreciated. And I think from our end, when I say our end, like what the hell are we? The artists end, I think it's good to recognize those people that don't necessarily kind of, it's not out loud, but it's there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
people have to recognize that as much as you recognize the likes and the reshares too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I do get messages as well saying, you know, that was funny, that was good. Oh, I never thought of that, or
Mhm.
good topic or whatever. Like when I get these
Yeah.
messages, I'm like, was it really good? Or
What the hell are you
like,
talking about? Yeah,
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 like because it's not like you get the messages, you're overwhelmed with these messages, so that
yeah,
like you're not overwhelmed with the messages, so you don't really know if like that is the consensus going, like the consensus out there. You know what I mean? So then
yeah,
like when I get the acknowledgement, I'm kind of like unsure. I'm like, was it really? Because
yeah. Was it
like the
good? What are you
world's
talking
not
about?
saying that, but nonetheless, I have to appreciate the fact that I'm actually getting
Yeah,
the acknowledgement from whoever, at that particular time. So I'm like, you know what, wicked, man, thank you.
yeah. Because I mean, I think we had talked about that early. It's not a, we have to get outside of our niche a little bit, or the focus can't be on a, like, it can't be all about what I like, and it can't be all about what you like. The point is to
Mm,
connect with people and stuff like that, and be open and just talk about the world.
yeah.
And that's kind of where you see different people talking about different pieces of what we talk about, I guess. So at least it drives conversation a little bit, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I think as people have seen, we differ. Like that's what we started off in saying, right? We do differ on a
Right.
shit ton of things,
Right.
but you know, we're here every week still talking about them, and we ain't hooting and hollering at each other, right? Like regardless of what we've been talking about, like there ain't been. That's how you should. Microcosm of how the fucking world can work, right? Like talk through your shit,
Yeah.
go for it, and everything can be fine if you just fucking listen. Fuck, just listen, people, man.
Hmm. So how do you feel about like being here now, like being here on the microphone, being here in front of people? Because I know that wasn't really a thing that you were about before. Like me, like I was like, I'd be on the camera in my shop and acting the ass or whatever.
Yeah.
But like how do you feel? What's your comfort level now?
I don't know what my comfort level is, I guess. I think for me, this is still just kind of
Just doing the thing.
me. It's like still me and you having a conversation,
Right.
really, right? I mean, because still, like when I get out in the real world, right? It's still a little bit of a. It's not like it's the same, but it's not the same, I guess, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
I'm the same, but I'm not. It's just, anyways, the comfort level is different because I think it's just me and you. I think, the show it's given me a little bit more. I thought I'd be more, and I know you don't think that I'm very out there with myself, but I do think that I'm more out there with myself than I thought I'd be.
Mm.
And I mean, you and I have had conversations after the fact. I'm like, well, that's what I was talking about, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, and you're like, oh, okay, all right, now I see. But it's still just about how we handle things and behaviors that if,
Mm-hmm.
so I think from that perspective, I guess I have a little bit of comfort that it's out there in front of people, and there's things on the internet, and I think I've grown into a little bit of the responsibility of it too. I think,
Okay. Yeah. 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 I hear that.
like, like I don't like we don't send I think we've blocked out like 1 second of all of the hours that we've done or posted. Like there was one in the Olympics video, right?
Yeah.
Right? Right?
That's
But when you
true.
think when you think
That's
about
true.
it,
That's true. Everything is
right?
just there. Yeah.
Everything else is there because
Everything
we
is
like
yeah.
because maybe the people that only see the people that only see the clips don't realize, right? Like we press record and then we
Yeah.
press stop,
Everything is there.
right?
Yeah, yeah. You're right. I totally forgot about that. There was like just that one like
One like
second.
done,
That's the
right?
only
Just
thing that we say, okay, maybe not. Maybe that
yeah.
shouldn't be there.
Let's just take out that little, right? 2 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever it was, and that was really the difference. And that's where I don't know if I thought we'd be what worse because remember I was like, oh man, we're gonna drink, we're gonna smoke. I'm like, what are we gonna do on here? But of all the things, it was that one thing for like 1 second. And we've talked about a world of shit. So when I say there's responsibility to it, I think it's the fact that we have talked about a lot of shit. And the responsibility to it is just
Oh yeah, that's it's big. That's big. You
right.
acknowledge that, man, and you identify that. Holy smokes, that's true. Like we've just laid it all out there,
Boom.
and that
There's no edit.
just that one
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of all the things that we've talked about. Right. And that one thing, and even it's not even about us. You know what I mean?
Wait a
So
second. I think it might be there.
it's there on one platform. It's not there on another platform.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So
Yes.
when like, but again, when you think about like I said, of all the things, like what do we cuss, we swear, we this, we talk about, we've spoken about like everything that's going on in this goddamn world.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, this, that. But so the responsibility is to be, upfront and honest still, and share the experience. And I actually think that shows a little bit the authenticity and a little bit more in what we kind of got or have done a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hated at the beginning. I was like, what do you mean, man? We're gonna put the whole thing up? Like, we should do like, I was like, we should do like a half an hour, 45 minutes, cut it
Right.
down, put it in segments, shit like
Right.
that. Like, remember that, right? And
Yeah.
then all of
Yeah.
a sudden
Yeah.
I was just like, no, we good. Like, no, it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
And like, even, yeah, like, and even that 1 second cut was only for what that, the funny thing is that cut was probably the first moment where I was trying to actually get like likes. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Because
Mm-hmm.
of how that had to be posted, and
Right. Right.
right,
Right.
like that was like, hey, somebody reshare this, right? And the
Yeah.
fact that that's the thing that we had, and that's where it's funny, because after that because remember how pissed I was during that time,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because that was, not only did we cut it, but that video wasn't posted right
Yes.
too,
Right.
right?
Right. Right. Right.
Um, so after that, I was just like, yo, fuck this, man. Let's just like, all right, giddy up, like, giddy
Yes.
up. And not that there's things that I think we should have cut otherwise necessarily, but it was the fact that it was because it was for the likes and not for the love in that
Mm-hmm.
situation,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's how what changed it and made it unauthentic. It
Inauthentic.
lacked authenticity.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there was a comfortability of us sharing with each other, and then putting it out to the world without it being edited. There was that uncomfortability initially, but now I totally forgot that was even a concern of ours
Yeah,
before. Like I totally
yeah,
forgot, because now we just rock and roll, man.
right.
And
Yeah, it's almost not even a thought, right?
yeah, we rock and roll now. That's pretty sick right there too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and it's not even like, oh man, look what we do, or because it's not. it's nothing to cut, I guess, too. That's what I mean. I mean, really, when you think about it, ain't nothing to cut. Yeah, man, kids shouldn't watch us, sure. Like kids shouldn't watch us. Outside of that, we should be all right, So I think those are the pieces that we gotta kind of watch out, or not, or we've learned not to watch out or to worry for. It's just such as life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wonder if when my kids watch this, when they get older, if they're gonna get an insight on who I am, or if they're gonna be like, "That's not you, Dad."
No, they would. I think definitely. I think there's no way they can't. To be honest with you, they can agree, they can disagree, but they ain't gonna ask you. There's no way they say that's not you, Dad. I think.
Mm.
I think that's where. I think that's something that the people that do watch get as well, right? Like they know they ain't getting no bullshit. Like this is truly like us, right? Whatever it is, it's us. Good, bad, indifferent. It's definitely us. No question about that. Straight the fuck up. So, yeah, no way anybody can say anything other than that. And I also think if the kids watch it, they might get some insight on some things too. I think, to be honest with you, right? And how our brain works, or
Yeah.
those different types of things, right? Like maybe it helps them a little bit. Be like, oh, all right, cool, I get it now, right? I get it. I understand. So.
Okay, that's why Dad acts like that. He's special needs.
That's why it's fucking crazy. That's why this guy's crazy. Right. So, yeah, I think, like I said, I think I've been more people. Like I said, you don't know me, or if you're not listening properly, like I show you sometimes, you don't think I'm being vulnerable, right? You don't think I'm being open and this and that. You just think I'm talking about some shit. And then I think it's the same thing with you as well. I mean, I think, you're a little bit more out there than I am. Sure, I get that. But still, even to the level of us being out here doing this, you still get people get another layer that they might not have had previously, right? So, yeah, I think it's good. It's been good for my soul a little bit too, I think.
I hear that. No, like even as I sit back and I analyze where we've been, in our journey through this thing, and I watch you, and I'm like every day, every time we're on this thing, you become more and more powerful. I just see it, like even when you just said it, vulnerability. Like before, I felt like when you're speaking, but you're being careful, and now you just navigate through the conversation so smoothly and so like like without a issue. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you're not trying to be careful, or you're trying to be careful, but I'm just saying before it just seemed like, should I say, should I not say? And right now it's like I said, you're super powerful, man. You just flow. Like you flow sick. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm Pippin.
No, see, and that's where, and we talk about this all the time, is where I think it's you're the one. If you believe that what I'm saying is the powerful thing or whatever, that's what you think. I'm not necessarily in line, but if we just go on the lines that you think this, then it's the way that you lead us through it, I guess, is the way that I see it, in terms of, because that's what I always say to you. I was like, yo, man, you kind of walked us through certain, like, there was the one episode I was like, yo, have we even gotten to the list? And I looked at the list and I was like, shit, man, we've been talking about the list all fucking night. Right? Right. And I was like, what? And then I was like, wait, oh, right, you did that. Oh, how the fuck? Oh, and I was like, well done, man. Well done. And right. And it wasn't. So I think that part where it's not like, because I think everybody knows, or the people that listen know, we're not very scripted. Like we write down some shit. Like this is the 20th episode. We got like what, 6 bullets, right? Like we got 6 bullets, and this is supposed to be a big episode for us, right? So otherwise there's, some days there's nothing and some days there's a few things, but the, when we're getting technical and I talk about, oh, those are good transitions and this and that, well, just while we're speaking, like not to mention all the fucking video shit that you do and stuff like that. But so yeah, I mean, call it what you want. Everybody does their part. Everybody puts in what they put in. I value what I value out of you. I hear what you tell me, but I value what I value out of you. And whatever it is, seems to be working. So that's what matters, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Episode 20, Pizza in the Break Room. Can you believe it though?
Yo, we still here.
We still here.
We still here. Yeah. Still here. We got some new lights. We got some new equipment. We got new camera. We got overlays now.
Yes.
We're a little quicker on the switches now. Stuff like that. But from the get-go, we're still here.
So how did you come up with the first commercial? You're the first person to do a commercial, right?
Was I? Okay, I mean, I think so. But, yeah, well, the commercials are fun. I don't know. Number one, it was filler. It's funny that we keep doing commercials.
That's funny.
But what else do we do, right? Like, isn't there commercials on shows and shit like that, right? Like, isn't that how it works, right? You gotta pay the bills.
The other day I was watching us, and then I'm like, yo, I need to go I need a commercial break. All right. And then I left. And then you're like, I'm taking a commercial too. Give me a minute, I'll take a time out.
Yeah, man. What do I do in the timeout? This break is brought to you by Couture Life. Check them out at Couture Life. That's all I got though. I can't believe I'm, it's a double timeout.
So I don't know how come I never recognized that before. We got the double commercial break. I was like, that was funny.
Yeah, man, I don't know, like, because I don't even remember what the first one was. Candles, maybe.
No,
Bill?
was it? No. Was it?
Candles was like the first, like, yo, we have a commercial.
Yeah.
Fred Van Vliet. That was later. I don't know. There's some commercials, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, it's.
That one there was funny to me because as I was watching it, I was like looking at the screen and like there's two empty rooms. Just two empty rooms in silence.
I couldn't do it, man. I got to go. I gotta go. Man.
I probably did notice that before, but I'm like, I'm not editing that.
No edits, man. No edits. It's gotta go. Yeah. It's but it's funny. I mean, when you say that, like there are things that have evolved into this show. Like none of it was planned. I would think. Like some of the yes, yeah, like commercials weren't planned.
Right.
Like, what are you drinking? We used to do that at the beginning. I know it's a little bit different now, but I was like, hey, what are you drinking today? What are you drinking? You got a drink?
Yes, 19 crimes today.
Is that Snoop Doggy Dogg?
Snoop D-O-double-G. Bow wow.
Doggy Dog, yo. What do we got today?
This one is called Cote de Roses.
You gotta practice that. You gotta practice that next time.
Gerard Bertrand, Cote de Roses.
Yeah.
I'll take your
Yeah.
word for it. So what's this? What's this? What's this? Raspberry juice, yo?
Nah, B. It's another rosé. This one is from
Yeah,
the Great Wayne.
Mr. Gretzky himself.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to know what you're drinking today. What are you drinking today? You drinking already? Or you already
No,
have it
I
open?
I didn't start yet. but
Oh, that's for this. Oh, that's fancy. You fancy?
It's a homegrown
Trius. All right,
Trieste Estates.
Trius just up the street.
Yeah, just up the street.
Oh shit! What do we got here? What are we drinking?
We got Apothic Red.
I think I might have had that before. Work is good. What do we got today? What's down there today? What are we gonna pull out? No surprises today?
Oh, yeah. This is the one that I told you that I bought last week. That was supposed to
we
be for
finally got
last week
J-Lo from the block.
from the block.
Cab Savonia. Cab Savonia.
Yeah.
Stop it. Yo, how come you're not drinking yet, bro?
You know, we're about to
Oh.
drink now. We got lots of time.
Oh.
What are you
Hey,
drinking?
I'm drinking too, right? Like there was that, but that wasn't planned because I was like, I mean, the first time I was like, I was like, what the fuck you drinking? Like, what are you doing drinking?
Actually, what I am drinking right now,
Shit.
it's from the Trios Estates. It's called the Trios Red Icon. I think this might be an award winner. Did I say anything about it being an award winner? Anyways, it's a VQA Niagara Peninsula VQA Vintage 2016. Following the time-honored traditions, we have selected our best Cabernet Sauvignon. How do you say that? I know you. Cab Sauv. Cabernet Franc and Merlot wines. Aged them in small oak barrels for 1 year. 1 year. And blended them together in this distinctive wine called Trius. These three noble varieties create a rich, round, and full-bodied wine with aromas reminiscent of black currants and red berries. A clean spiciness combined with a long finish results in an elegant and balanced red wine.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know,
I was like a line behind, but that's what she said.
Trius Red. Cab Sav. The icon.
That's what we drinking today. But see, yeah, like that shit. That wasn't, yo, you gotta get a drink and you gotta pour in. We're gonna talk about it. That was there. Like what else? There was the commercials. There is
no disrespect.
See, like that. I don't like that was like we couldn't even never have guessed no disrespect ever, I think, right?
Thank you to our guy.
The first was Surge, guy.
Surge, thank you to Serge Ibaka.
It was Surge because really it was really no disrespect to Surge, man. When it was just
you were on Surge for a couple of weeks in a row.
Yeah.
True.
Right, Surge is playing for Africa. That sounds terrible when I said he's playing for Africa.
Where's Surge from?
Congo, maybe?
France?
Oh, sorry, sir. Is he? Oh, sorry, Serge.
Congolese?
We're going to tag Serge and I'm going to apologize. I just want to hear you. I'm going to apologize, Serge, just so you maybe repost me. I apologize for saying that. He is from Congo. That's the second thing I said, right? Just from, it's just like start to finish. Just because I mean, part of it does, because when you say something like Tory Lanez, right? No disrespect to Tory Lanez. I think I say no disrespect to some people every week, but before that, especially at our age, you know what I mean? Like at our age, there's still like when we say Corey Joseph, no disrespect to Corey Joseph, if you ever see whatever we're talking about, Mr. Joseph, but we're a little bit older, you know what I mean? But there's also some people that we speak to a little bit, or I speak to a little bit more, and they're like, 50. Right? 50. No disrespect to the 50-year-olds, but you're a little bit older than I am, right? And yeah. And no disrespect to USA, but it's just different out there. People shouldn't be surprised that, especially the way that it's getting more organized, and Canada, like Canada's just starting. Personally, I think Canada's just starting out now.
Let's go Raptors. P.S.
Yo, no disrespect to Malachi Flynn.
My
But
guy, my guy,
but I don't,
my
I don't know if I
guy.
like I don't know if I like Malachi Flynn.
It was like, yeah, right, Surge. No disrespect to anybody, but you know what? Part of the responsibility actually is that too, right? We're talking about people, we're talking about things,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like, outside of like Malachi Flynn, like no disrespect to everybody, right? Like no disrespect. Malachi Flynn's got to go, man. Not as a person. I'm just
Mm-mm.
talking to you as a basketball player, Malachi Flynn. Just as a basketball player, and I know you're in the NBA, so that's wicked and all, Malachi Flynn. But you got to go.
Mm-mm.
But
Mm-mm.
but we're talking about people, and so you get that, making sure that you're you're being tangible, I guess, a little bit, right? It's not just, I think that's the most important thing. Like I can't just be like, yo, this guy sucks at ball. I can't be like, this guy sucks. Like I just said, hey man, you're in the NBA, but you're just not good enough. You're not good for the Raptors here. No disrespect to you. All right. Those types of things. Surge was what it was. And then some other people caught a bad one, but
I know we did. I know we were pretty into KD last week. Did he get a no disrespect?
yeah,
Or he got a no disrespect.
yeah.
All right, cool. All right, cool, Katie. Because no disrespect still. I mean, we said what we said last week, and we didn't go too crazy, but no, regardless of what, no disrespect. No disrespect.
That was rough.
You're my son's favorite
No,
player. So
but
no disrespect.
you don't want to teach your
That
boy
was
like
rough. Ooh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
some people, man. So it's subtle. Sometimes it's subtle, right? Sometimes it's subtle. That's the key. But yeah, like that shit, it's very that's organic too, I guess is the right word we're saying, right? It's just there are things that we didn't build. I mean, not much of it, man. I don't that's the other thing about 20 episodes. Like, how the fuck did we get here? We just went with it. Like we actually just went with it. Right?
Mm-hmm. Like, you know what? I feel like if we did purpose, maybe okay. I feel like if we did purposely try to script it, we probably would have a difficult time getting to 20 episodes.
Right.
I'm thinking, you know what I mean? But
No, I know exactly what you mean, because scripting it means, because you can see there's some episodes that we're talking about one thing and we just you would think we're talking about something completely different, right? And then like, 15 minutes later, it's kind of back to
yes,
that,
yes,
back on that line. But
yes.
it was just another example of that type of situation and stuff. So that kind of stuff is good. And I mean, the truth is that's kind of why I thought this would be good for us. So, we recorded our conversations and we were right. That's good. I'm down with that.
Yeah, it's going good so far. It's going good. I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, and then some of what's come of it's interesting, right? Is like you know, like there's been some, like, look, the boom boom chat, right?
Mhm.
Big up to we can't be at episode 20 talking about what's happened without talking about the boom boom chat room. Mrs. Bronson and Denise Jojo.
Love.
Come from love.
Mm-hmm.
Hugs all around.
Hugs
Look at
all
that.
around.
Come on, T-Dot. Bring it in.
Oh, this is gonna be on the internet right there. I know you're gonna capture that.
Right?
What up?
Like
What
even,
up? What up?
even being like, and I know like whatever, like we were on a show. How do you ever think we'd be on a show?
Yeah.
Maybe you, because I said that while we were going on the show, but we're on a show, and then being on the show and people like, oh, it's pizza in the break room.
That was a fun time. That was
Yeah.
a fun time.
Yeah, because
Ladies, thank you for that. That was actually a really good time.
Yeah, and that was fun. Like the Instagram with them was fun. It probably, those things probably opened me up in just in terms of, okay, we're out there, we're chatting. It's just
Yeah.
normal. It's something that's going on, something that's happening. So that made me comfortable a little bit for our own stuff, or even for things that we do moving forward, right? I mean, we talked about some shit moving forward, right? So I think those are the things that make it a little bit more, because I'm more of a most behind the scenes guy that you can get, right? I'm not out there saying, hey, look at me ever. I'm just doing what I do. So when I am out there, it's interesting.
As I'm listening to you speak right now, and I'm just remembering how this all started. You sent me the text and you said like, hey, let's change the world. And right now, as you're speaking, I'm thinking to myself, all right, so let's change the world. You know what I mean? Like, we've done what we're doing here for the last 20 episodes. Now, maybe, like when we're done here this evening, moving forward, let's try and see what we can do to conjure some change, impact.
Yeah.
Impact in the in the community, in the world, moving forward. It's just a thought that's come to my head as I'm listening to you speak, because what you said was powerful in that message, is that let's change the world. And right now I think we've started something comfortable. Now let's like, let's work on your mission statement.
Yeah, I mean,
we got to figure out how, but you know what I mean, let's not let that mission statement get lost.
Yeah, no, for sure, right? I mean, we had to build, you're right, because we already built up a little platform now, right? Got a little understanding, kind of felt our way through a couple of things here and there, but now it feels like, especially coming up on the new year, stuff like that, right? gives you a nice little all right, and it gives you a nice little here we go, right? Right. Yeah. So it's a good time to just reflect and figure out kind of what we can do, because there's been different times through this where it's just like little sparks of inspiration as well. It's like I told you, when I got my new shit, when I got my new shit, pizza in the break room, y'all, holla holla, whoa, whoa. It was like, yo, all right, now I want to do this, and I want to set up my room, and I'm going to put some stuff behind, I'm going to, right? Like and also then thinking about different stuff that I can do now as well, right? Like, can I do voiceovers? Can I do can I do some voice characters, right? Or just whatever. Now I feel like I'm ready to create a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like, right? Because now there's this like now I'm, now I can press a button and start creating and trying to learn new things. Like technology, like I'm good with certain things in technology, and I'm not good with certain things in technology as well, right? So I think there's bits and pieces of that I want to learn or get to learn, or learning on the go as well, right?
Like what you're saying right now is kind of reminiscent to that adage where they say, if you want to do new things, you got to start doing new things.
Yeah, man.
Right. And for instance, like you said, the microphone is a brand new thing to your life, which now opens your mind up to a whole new realm of what it is that you could start doing different than what you were doing before.
Yeah.
Simple things just spawn different things. It's wild.
It's quite, because look, I mean, the first day that I got the microphone, what I said, I was like, yo, here's a couple clips, we can use this, right? And it was I was just sitting in the bedroom, and was like, all right, pizza in the break room, back from commercial, like, all right, pizza, right? Remember that? I was just like,
stop this,
right? I was like, Sean and Jay brought it, right? Like all the I sent you like a folder of there's like stuff, right? So it is interesting how things, like, you feel one way about something, or you're even we're already doing something
Mm-hmm.
right? So we've already, all right. So we could say, all right, look at what we done did already. To your point, right? Now what do we do? And how do we take this to the next level? Is we could have said, all right, let's just do this for the rest, let's do this for 20 other episodes. Or, we can figure out something that pushes a little bit more in different ways and different mediums and stuff like that as well. So that is cool. So cool that I need a refill. I'm gonna see if I can read my can. Did I read it last week? Let's see if I read it.
Pizza in the break room. Sean and Jay brought it. Who brought it? We brought it. Where's the pizza, you ask? Nunya. What's Nunya?
None your business.
None your business.
Hang on. Let's see if we get the
Uh-oh.
angle here. Bad angle.
We
Doesn't
got the
matter.
Christmas. We got the Christmas hiney. We got the Christmas hiney. Advertising is such a great thing, and when you do really good advertising, you do really good advertising when it sticks. Because whenever I see a Heineken, I think of Austin Powers.
Mm.
I think of Austin Powers every time I see a Heineken.
Oh shit, that's funny. That is funny. What else? What else about 20? What else about 20 makes you say, yo, it's 20?
What else about 20? I guess just the different levels of conversations we've had, just where we've been stretched to, talk about sports, talk about kids, talk about like for me, the ones that I love is when we're talking about just conversation, when we're talking about having conversations, you know what I mean? Like having the conversations that we need to have with the people in our lives so that we can move forward with things,
Mm.
Yeah, whenever like I'm listening back to stuff and I come across those ones, because those ones come like every like once in a while, those ones come, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, and then I get stuck listening to them, like
Yeah.
it's almost like a reminder to me, like, yo, big facts, bro, big facts, like, you know what I mean? And then it kind of pushes me to kind of move in a certain direction for the rest of the day,
Right.
Yeah,
So are there
man.
any like, what are the one, is there any one or few ones that you're like, yo,
And I know, I think there was one in episode 3 that we came across. I came across I think it was like episode 3, and I was just talking about, just how I was stuck in my head about different things, and to get out of it, I had to just like talk to all the people that I was having, little conflicts with, and address all these conflicts so that I can kind of clear my mind,
right.
I remember watching that one. I was like, I said that? Jeez, man.
Like you said it in terms of actually talking through it.
Yeah, like when I came across it, I'm like, oh, we spoke about that, man. That's and I was like, yo, for real, man. Because those are I know, like, big moments in my life,
Right.
big moments in my life.
I hear that. Yeah, it's my favorite is it the Jordan video, right? That's like the second video when the music comes in on the Jordan video. That was the first moment I was like, yo, let's go, man. Let's go.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's go. Let's go. It's that as soon as like when the music comes in. Right? It's the Jordan one, I think, right? You know what I'm talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
When the music comes in, I'm just like, yo, giddy up. Nobody can talk to this. This is dope. And then it's also, some of the ones where I think it's less of the, like, some of the sporty ones are good. Like there are some very good sporty ones, but it's outside of the sporty ones I find that There's actually some gems.
The sporty ones allow for a little bit of excitement when it comes to editing because you can, like just
Put in some highlights.
yeah, so they tend to have a different type of impact because it's not just vocal, but it's the visuals, so they're easier to make exciting,
Right.
Right. Because even when we're having like nice little conversations about something, I'm like, what can I do to spice this up?
Nothing. I can't do much. But but fuck that though. Like, credit to you. There's some ones that I'm just like, yo, that's like how did you come up with that? Like the fucking, was it a 3-on-3, the basketball, the runs?
Oh, the runs,
the runs, yo. Like that was like
every day.
Like I laugh out, like I can watch that video like over and like, so if I go watch it right now, I would watch it like 30 times and I'd fucking laugh at that point every fucking single time when it switches to the kid running. It's fucking hilarious. Right, like that, like, but not, the conversation, but that's the other piece of the conversation. Okay, good, that's lit, right? Or that's funny, but then you throw on the yeah, some shit. I'm like, how do you fucking come up with this? That's dope. So yeah, but so that's interesting too, because sometimes I like, everybody knows. If they don't, they should. You're much more of the visual artiste, or you are the visual artiste, and some of that shit you come up with is just fucking crazy. I'm just like, I'm waiting to figure I'm waiting to see what you're gonna do with it. On the ones that I'm like, hey, try this, or just here, try from minute 1:14 to 1:15. Try that, anything, and then you pick and choose, and it just comes out, boom, done. But I can appreciate that the sports ones are a little bit easier to kind of maneuver through. But some of the other ones just speak for themselves too, I guess. Right.
Like when the minute hit, that one, there was no fluff to that one, but it just hit.
Yeah, I remember you were like going off, and I was like, what do you mean, man? And I like listened to it a couple of times. I'm like, okay. And then Laura L. Mag spoke about it.
That's right.
Like the week after on her show. Big up to L. Mags. Live with Laura. Was that Sundays? Sundays.
See
what I did there, Laura? Laura will see what I did there. Anyways, like that was cool. And then I looked at it, I was like, all right, I get it. I understand. But again, it's just an experience that I had. To me, it wasn't, it was big enough for me to remember it. And the impact of it at the time was great, but it was still just the way that we see things, I guess, right? So like it is a philosophy, but to be able to speak about it and be able to give an example in a certain way, that's cool. That's cool. So I get that, like from a storytelling perspective, it's I think we're good at giving it out in a way that people will really understand. So
you were live with Laura just on the weekend, no?
Yeah, last weekend, right after Channel and Show. She was looking for.
So it wasn't this weekend; it was the weekend before.
Yeah.
Time flies, bro. I swear it was like last weekend.
It might even, to be honest, it might have even been the weekend before it.
No. Please don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do me like that. No. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because when was Channel and Show? Channel and Show was like 2 weeks ago now.
Yes.
Like this, it was on a Tuesday, right? So was it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago?
Bro.
It was 3 weeks ago now, right?
Stop that for us.
Or 2 weeks. I don't know.
2 weeks ago.
Whatever you want it to be, man. Whatever makes you feel better, man.
Last weekend.
Whatever. Not last, no. except for that, right? We got to keep each other honest, right? Yeah, I jumped on. She was looking for a folk or two to speak about Channel and Chill and how that all went.
It is T Dot Hotshot Pizza in the break room, man himself. Hello.
Hey, Laura, how are you?
I am great. Thanks for jumping on. And
No
you would be
problem.
another one that I have just admired. You know, Pizza in the break room and all that you've been doing through the pandemic, and then having a chance to personally come up to you and say, I love what you are doing. And I don't know where it's going, but keep it up. And it was just really nice to see you in person. And when I got home and Adrian just finished talking about it, it was like looking back at the pictures and I'm
Right.
like, I don't think I've seen you in 26 years. Like,
Yeah, right? Like something like that.
so
It's crazy
long.
when there was a lot of people in the room like that, I think, as well, right? Like we had connections in high school or see each other around, and all of a sudden it's like everybody's here, right? And no, it was cool to see some people that I hadn't seen in a while.
And you've been out. So not saying you're a social butterfly, but you have been out
Right.
in public and a lot of more summer types of events. But this one felt different. This was a
Yeah.
little different.
Yeah, but you know what? I went through the same thing you did, I think.
Okay.
And it was actually Denise JoJo's birthday party, which was my first like outside in real life event. And when I got there, I was very overwhelmed because that was the first time I was seeing people, and you really didn't know, who to, like you said, who to hug, who's fist bumping, or who's just like completely out of the way. And I found it a little bit, like you said, it's like, hey, it's T Dot Hotshot. I'm like, oh, and then you gotta figure out their names because I was like, hi, my name is Sean, and they're looking at me. And then I'm like, oh, right, my name's T Dot Hotshot. And they're like, oh, man, great to see you, all that stuff. So, yeah, it's a little different now because I think this is probably my third or fourth kind of like with the Twitch folk, as I call them. So it was definitely a little bit different this time. And I knew people a little bit more than I did the first time I got out and, really had that first meet and greet with the Twitch folks.
So we
Yeah,
chatted, and
I was in the car listening. I was in the car watching you guys go.
I was driving while I was watching you guys and commenting in the chat.
That was not, was I? It was so
Just
long
doing it
ago, I
all-
don't
just-
remember.
Just doing it all, like that was 3 weeks ago.
That was like 3 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago. But you know what? I will fucking tell you, I was like back and forth with Laura for a hot second, and she was like, "Do you want to do it?" I was like, "I'll check." Like, but it was more of like, I don't know. Should I do this? I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be me by myself. Like, I was like, oh man. And then she went on, and somebody else was on, and then I was just like, you know what? Let me hit the button. Like I was on for a second, and I was like, okay.
What are you talking
Watch the
about, bro? You look
joint.
like it was your show, bro. You look like such a pro. Come on, man.
Well, I mean, part of it is you just got to go and you go, right? I think that's important. It's the minute when the fucking right. Like if you go,
Yeah, okay,
you gotta
there you
go.
go. There you go. There you go.
If you go, you
There
gotta
you
go
go.
for it. So when
There
I
you
hit the
go.
button, like at the point I hit the button, I was like, all right, whatever happens now, maybe she's gonna miss it. I don't know, but I hit the button, man. Let's go.
There you go.
And then you go, and you know it turned out well, I guess.
No, you looked super comfortable. I was like, man, this guy's a pro at this thing, man. You know what? You got your microphone,
Mm,
you got your camera, you got your lights.
mm.
You need to have a Sean show, bro.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, you're ready, bro. 'Cause you got it, man.
I don't know, what do we call it?
What do you call your blog?
And it's blog.
You call it Ben's vlog.
Let's go with the Sean Bennett show. Fuck that, man. I ain't do no fuck that. No. Anyways, no. You're gonna drive me all crazy. Don't do that.
I
to me.
shan't. I shan't.
I shalln't.
That's what you should call your show. I shan't.
No. No show. Anyways, nice try. You should do a show.
I do. It's called Pizza in the Break Room.
Exactly, right? No, that's the way that I see it. No, I couldn't do a show. No way I could do a show. But the mic is nice though. My mic sounds nice. Check one.
Are you ready? Yeah, man.
Yeah, but no, yeah, it has, it's subtle, but it just changes you a little bit. I think it's changed me a little bit in some of that. Maybe before I wouldn't have pressed the button.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
I'm glad you pressed the button though. It definitely gives me something to look forward to. I like it. I like it. I like,
What
I
does?
like this
No.
what we got going on here,
Yes.
Pizza in the break room. It gives me something to look forward to. Like every Tuesday, I'm like, what am I gonna talk about? And I'm like, I don't know, what it's gonna be good.
Right? Whatever it is, it's gonna be lit. That's what I keep trying to tell myself. That is what I keep trying to tell myself. Because you know what? Shit, like you're like 20 episodes, that's like almost half a year, I guess, right? At some point we're gonna get to like a year.
Yo, like in like 5 weeks, then that's half a yo.
3 weeks. We're at
touch, holy smokes, that's heavy.
That's a long time, guy. It was summer. It was summer. It was summer. There's snow on the ground now, yo.
Good for us, man. Good for us. Pizza in the break room.
Holla holla. Pizza in the break room. We here. Yeah.
Sean and Jay brought it. Episode 20.
2020 twin.
2020 twin.
2020 twin. I'm trying to figure out. I don't care. See, I'm going to the list. I don't want to miss anything that I'm just thinking about for 2020. Etsy's like seven like lines down from whatever I was talking about. It's there. Anyways.
All good. But the ladies in the boom boom chat room, they got a good thing going. And I'm watching them and thinking about, if we go live, what does that feel like?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we're working off of each other right now.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about if we go live? Do you think it ruins the dynamic? Do you think it adds a little something?
I think it adds a layer because we're just talking to ourselves right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's still, people would be talking about what we're talking about, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's not as
like banana bread.
It's not a loser, guy.
Oh my gosh. Stop. Ooh. Why'd you make that funnier than it was?
Oh, gee, I don't even know what the hell now. What am I talking about now? Cut. Anyways, fuck. 2020. Twitch. Right? Is that what we were talking about? Going live?
Mm-hmm.
On the Twitch. Can't go live on the gram. Well, technically we could go live on the, but anyways, on the Twitch. I go live on the Twitch. I think we should go live on
Mm-hmm.
We're going live on the Twitch, people. What do you think? What do you think, people? We're going to go live on the Twitch? I'm going to put up a poll right now. See, he's a creator. So I'm talking. He says I do the talking. He does the creating. So right now, we're wondering if you want to see Pizza in the Break Room on the Twitch. So polls up. Tell us what you think. If you tell us no, fuck, no Twitch. But if you tell us yes, then maybe it's just a go. But we would like to know if you want to see some more Pizza in the Break Room. Holla,
Would you
holla.
like to? Would you like it live and unscripted? Pizza in the Break Room. Pizza in the Break Room, no holds barred.
Yeah, we here. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. I say we do it. I say we got a date, log it down, hit it up.
New Year?
New
New
Year,
Year or before the New Year?
whenever you're ready, I guess.
Okay. Yo, you know me, man.
Mm,
I'm gonna jump off the cliff, guy.
Yo, jump off a Jimmy's cliff, yo.
Oh my gosh, this guy said.
But.
Yo,
See, that's what we're talking about, people. Like, this is real life experience, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
man's jumped off a Jimmy's cliff. This man himself jumped off a Jimmy's cliff.
Oh my gosh, that was a good
Wait
one.
till you
That was
hear-
a good one. That was a good
Wait till
one.
you hear that story.
Oh my gosh, that was a good one. You're good at this stuff, eh? All right, man. I rate you.
weHARE. That's what it is, man. Go
Jimmy's
team, go.
Cliff.
Jimmy's cliff. Jimmy's cliff was lit, right?
So how did your team do this week?
We smoked them. We smoked them. We played. So it was Thursday night. It was
Okay.
Thanksgiving. So the Bills are getting Thanksgiving games now. Prime time Thanksgiving, 8:00. Oh, sorry guys. I haven't been working out as much as possible, but the Hogan. Anyways,
How many games play on Sunday? On Thursday.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
3 now.
And then you got the 8:00 game.
No. One game at whatever, 12:30, 1:00, one game at 4, one game at 8, 3 games total.
And you guys got the 8.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's known before the season starts, or?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They played on Thanksgiving last year, the year before too now. Got a couple Thanksgiving games going. Here comes Buffalo. Circling the wagons. Anyways.
So they did well.
Yeah, we smoked the shit out of New Orleans. Nolans.
Is that Drew Brees?
Not anymore.
He's retired?
Was
Or
it
he's just
Nolans?
somewhere else?
He's retired. Yeah, that was he was the fucking commentator of that game, man. It was driving me nuts. It was in New Orleans and it was like Drew Brees night, but he was the commentator for New Orleans versus the Bills. I didn't want to hear that shit. But anyways. I didn't want to hear that. Anyways.
Who did you want, Jim Kelly?
Oh man, it's not Drew Brees. Not Drew Brees. But anyways, that was all right. So we smoked the shit out of them. But we play New England on Monday. I kind of want to go to the game now that I can go. Can I go, or they change everything now with the Optimus Prime?
The Omicron
Yeah.
and Finch, Abercrombie and Finch.
Well, if I can go there, you're gonna have a field day with that one. Anyways.
I'm not even.
But yeah, they play. So now they play. So New England's technically in first place. New England is technically in first place, and so we play New England like 2 out of the next 3 weeks. So we just got to beat the shit out of New England, and then we're good.
New England's in a different division than Tampa Bay?
No, they're in Tampa Bay, yes. They're in the other conference.
Conference, okay.
Other conference, other division. Bills and New England are in the same division.
Okay, so New England's first. So New England's first because Bills had those two bad games
New
where they
England
played
has no. New England has
uncharacteristically.
like they have different amount of games played. That's why it's a technicality that they're in first.
Mm,
Some
like
shit like
Raptors who
that.
play 21 games and everybody else has played like 15, 16.
But yeah, like one game off though. But yes,
Mhm.
that kind of shit. Like, yeah, the Patriots are 8-4, and the Bills are 7-4. So the Bills are playing the Patriots this week, and we got to beat them. Yeah, they're gonna get crushed. We're gonna crush them. We are going to crush New England this week at home on Monday night.
Give me a score.
A um 34. $26. Look at that. 26. That's a crazy score. 34-26. Because they're gonna miss it.
26. All
Because
right.
they're gonna miss it. They're gonna miss a 2-point conversion trying to catch up late.
34-26. All right.
Mark that. Yo, Buffalo. You gotta come to a Bills game at some point in your life. Like in 20 years. You're the best tailgating. Let's come to the Bills game.
Have you jumped on the table yet?
No, I'm not jumping on the table. I jump on the table when they win the Super Bowl, I guess, technically. So you heard it here or there, I guess. Sure. I got a table in there. That table probably won't break. I'll hurt myself, but I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna land on it. If the Bills win the Super Bowl.
So if you go to the Bills game and when they're jumping on tables, you gotta pay to jump on the table. Is that what's going on?
No.
You can just go jump on the table.
Well, people got Halo.
Oh, they bring their own tables.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not a thing where like there's a bunch of tables.
This is happening in the parking lot before the games. This is happening during the tailgate.
So it's not like a ride. Like go jump on the tables. It's like you bring your table to eat your food.
This is like, yo, man, there's like 3 tables left at Walmart. Let me get some before the game. I'm shit. It's late on Sunday. I didn't get a table. Oh fuck! It's crazy. It's crazy.
So Walmart stocks up with tables every week.
I don't know about every week. I don't know about stuff, but sometimes it's hard to get tables in Buffalo.
Wow, was that?
It's the mafia, yo. Bills mafia, yo. Everybody's probably got it. Well, because they just keep busting up, you know. But yeah, you can go in the parking lot. I'm sure you could. I'm sure if you really wanted to jump through somebody's table, somebody's got a table for you to jump through as well.
So they're the real BMF. Bills Mafia family.
Mafia. What?
So what was your score this week?
It was like, wait, the score was 31-6.
That's what I'm used to.
Right?
That's what I'm used to hearing. Not that reverse score from last week. That was wild.
You're right. You're absolutely right. 100%. I agree with you. So
again, I don't watch stuff, but I just want to know that the world is working the way it's supposed to work. You know what I'm saying?
We just got to stay the course, man. A couple big games coming up. We play the Pats, and then we play Tampa Bay. We should beat the shit out of. We're gonna beat the shit out of both of them. But Trey White's out. We lost our best defensive player. One of the best defensive players at his position in the league.
What does he do? What's his responsibility on the field?
He's a cornerback. He covers wide receivers.
Richard Sherman, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Deion Sanders.
Deion Sanders. That can tackle. Deion Sanders couldn't tackle. But yeah. Deion Sanders. That guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He couldn't tackle.
Deion Sanders not only couldn't tackle, didn't tackle, but couldn't tackle as well. No.
So why was he so effective?
Because he is what you call a lockdown corner. right? So that is, all right, Dion, cover that guy, and that guy will never catch the ball. They won't even throw it to him because they won't just. So lockdown corner is you don't even throw it to that guy. Just and it's your bet, and so and then a good lockdown corner covers the best guy all the time, no matter where he is on the field. So your best guy's done.
Because Dion was that great.
Like 2 catches, 13 yards.
So he doesn't need to tackle. Essentially, what he's saying is like,
yeah,
I'm gonna tackle. I like this shit down.
He's gonna knock him. He's gonna knock it down. They're not even. First of all, they're not even gonna throw over there. And if he does throw it over there, they're gonna knock it down. And if he throws it over there again, he's gonna pick it off and run it back for a touchdown.
So and your guy White, he's
a lockdown corner.
There's
only a few of these types of guys in the league. There's like 5. I was watching, five don't throw it that over there.
I was watching a highlight clip between 2 guys. Devontae, what was it? And Adams. Adams played for. One guy played for the Rams.
Green Bay, and Jalen Ramsey. Adams and Ramsey.
Was it Adams and Ramsey?
Maybe. If it was the Rams and Green Bay, it was probably.
It was a highlight, and I seen like in the Rams guy was trying to cover the Adams guy, and the Adams guy was just like putting him through the ringer.
Yeah.
But apparently that Rams guy is like really good.
He's good. He's good. He used to be better, but yeah.
Okay.
Adams should eat. Adams has the better matchup, I guess, in that situation.
What team is Adams with? Green Bay, you said?
Yeah.
It was a fun little clip to watch, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear that for sure. Yeah, so we'll see, man. We got some big games coming up. So all the haters can hate, or all the haters are going to shut up after the next couple of games right now.
P-Man's team is in it, or his team's out of it?
Well, I don't want to disparage against his team, but I don't think, number one, I don't think they're in it. And then they got stomped like the last 2 weeks, I think, maybe. He says his team is second, is 100% top 2 in its division, which is definitely a downgrade from what he used to say about his team. No disrespect to the Steelers. But they lost their last 3 games. So they were like 5 games. And they lost, and they tied the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are the worst team ever, every year. They tied them. They didn't just lose to them. It's kind of even worse. It's more disrespectful that they tied them, kind of, in my opinion, but whatever. But he said they're top 2, but they're a couple of games behind in their division. They're a couple of games behind third place in their division.
Oh, there's a serious game going on in the NBA right now.
Golden State?
Yeah.
What's the score? 200. That's Golden State Phoenix, right?
Golden State Phoenix.
201, 196 in the third.
It's 48-43 Golden State.
Oh.
I was checking to see the outcome of this Raptors game.
They lost by like 5 or 6 or something.
Yeah, I knew they couldn't beat them tonight.
When I turned on the game?
Mm-hmm.
Was right after halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the game?
No.
So right after halftime, it was like 11 minutes and like 28 seconds, and there was a whistle. And then there was crying. And then the announcer said, 4th foul. 11 minutes and like 20 seconds of the fucking third quarter. You know who that was?
Who?
Pascal Siakam.
4th foul?
But you know what?
What?
Because I know there's people that hate on Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse left him in. And I do know that he subbed out with like 4 minutes left. So I thought I will give him that he didn't get a 5th foul during that period of time. And the Raptors did come back a little bit, but ultimately they lost again.
Oh, he finished as the highest scorer?
Well, what does that mean? If
No,
you
no, no, no,
lose?
no, no. Because when
No,
I
no,
was
no,
looking at the
no.
score earlier, he had like 11 points in the fourth quarter. So
Mm.
now he finished with 20. I was like, oh, okay. I thought that. Wait, this is mixed up because Van Vliet had like big numbers.
You're tripping. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You're on that pirated shit again?
No, I'm on the NBA.com. Van Vliet was the leading scorer when I was looking earlier, and then Barnes and Pascal had the same amount of numbers, like 13 points.
Scotty
But now it
Barnes.
has. What do you see?
Scotty Barnes?
Like, are you seeing the scores?
Yeah. Scotty Barnes had 19 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Pascal Siakam, 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. 1 of 6 from 3-pointer. 1 free throw. That's the other thing. He doesn't shoot free throws.
Who, Pascal?
Right? Is that right or is that wrong? I don't see him at
It's
the line.
wrong, but it's wrong, but they just don't we calling the fouls no more. But that's how they keep you out of the game, right?
He doesn't go strong to the bucket.
Talking about he's to the bucket guy.
Nobody doesn't go strong to the bucket. You can go to the bucket. I said he doesn't go strong to the
Strong
bucket.
to the
There's a
bucket.
difference.
Okay, I hear you. You know what? Like I'm in a position where I can't argue for the Raptors anymore.
It's not even about the argument.
I can't argue for the Raptors anymore. I have to just wait and just see them play this shit out because this is nothing to defend right now. But again, going into tonight, no matter what, I would never put my money on the Raptors to win tonight because they already beat them last time, and I think this is a team
And
that they're gonna split.
And they came back from.
Yeah,
they were down early against these guys too.
like there's teams that I think you're just gonna split with, and they already won their game that they won. So
yeah,
I wouldn't put money on this game.
True that. True that. I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Raptors. Probably too bassy on the clap. Clap was bassy, but the let's go Raptors probably sounded nice.
That was better.
Is that a drum? you kicking the drum down there? What was going on?
Was that a drum?
I think I can lick off shots in this thing, but I don't know what. Did I go away? Can you see me still?
Yeah.
Can you see me right now?
Yeah, I see you.
Still?
I still see you.
I don't want to mess it up.
No, go.
No, but I might log out if I don't want to
log out.
No, but I mean I don't want to. I just don't want anything to go crazy and turn off. That's all. I'm gonna try a thing. Let's see if I can lick off a shot. Let's see what happens here. Can you still see me? Can you still hear me? All right. Let's see here.
Precious Achua with 5 rebounds, 5 points for the night. I think he fouled out. Pascal Siakam with 42 minutes. That is ridiculous. 42 minutes.
You didn't hear that, I guess.
No. You looking off a shot?
I licked off a shot. I licked off 2 shots, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, too bad. I don't know how to lick off. Like, how do I share? Oh, whatever. All right. See, I tried. We'll close that for now.
But you heard it on your end.
Oh, yeah, man. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Commercial. Short
Me
one.
too. This is a double commercial today. Double commercial. How do we do this?
All right. This is a commercial straight up for pizza in the break room. We just hit episode 20. Y'all know weHARE. And took his moment before. This dope, this nice. Getting to episode 1, I guess technically was the hard part. And we are now here. So yeah, thank you to all the people, all the support. Very much appreciated, whether expected or not. All appreciated. Look out for us coming up soon, live on Twitch. Have some conversations, interact a little bit more with y'all. We're going to see how we push it. We are going to push our perspective a little bit and see what we can do to change some things around, switch it on them, switch it on them 2020. Pete's in the break room.
I'm back. Like I never left. That's a lie.
See, wish I could just look off my shot right now, yo. I think I could if I was in the other software, but we shall see how it goes.
So you going on vacation anytime soon?
Maybe.
You feel like it?
I feel like I need to just do something. I keep looking at going to Vancouver.
Yeah.
Like nothing too crazy. I mean, I want to go to a beach, but I don't need to go to a beach right now. And just based on, everything, why don't I just go to Vancouver and keep it
What do you
simple,
mean?
son?
What do you mean? What do you mean based on everything?
Well, I mean, I like right now I'd have to go pay like $500 for my PC. What I gotta get a test on the way back, right? That's dumb.
Well,
I gotta get a test when I go too,
all
right?
depends on where you go.
Okay.
Because there's a loophole. Well, I don't know if it's a loophole or a thing, but if you get tested at the CVS, if you happen to go to America,
Walgreens, yo.
you don't have to pay.
Yeah, well, the Walgreens too. I heard you can like go to the drive-through. People take an Uber because they don't have a rental car. They'll take an Uber to the yeah. That's why I want to go to the.
That's what my lady just did just a while ago. She came back 2 nights ago and she had taken an Uber to the Walgreens the CVS drive-through.
Yeah.
But yeah, so but you wouldn't be interested in going to a beach or going somewhere?
I mean, yes.
Yeah. But what? But what? What's that? What's that? What's that?
You want to go to a beach?
I mean, my
sorry, man. Sorry.
my flying days ended yesterday. Yesterday was the deadline for me.
Before yesterday.
What day is today?
What did you say?
No, I said what day is today? Today's the 30th. The deadline was the 29th.
Oh, all right, I'll take your word for it, man. Anyways. Yeah, I can do a beach, but I could also do some Canada. I'm looking to do some more Canada.
Yeah.
It's a good time to do Canada. Shit, I can do Canada. I can just walk on and off the plane. I can get there a little bit later to the airport. I can bring my weed with me. And I don't got to put nothing up my nose. And I can go. I mean, all right, cool, right? There's levels.
Might have a point.
There's levels, like, Well, like I have never been able to say, well, as a matter of fact, I do have weed on me. Yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, I am carrying an ounce.
When you say weed, how much?
Right? I don't know.
When you ask, like, how much do you mean?
Do
you mean weed or do you mean weed?
Like rolled up, or like just in the back? Like, what are you talking about here? Like, right? Like,
Do you mean
I've never
this
been
much right here, or do you mean this much right here.
You said I'm here for a week, man. Right? Like, well, you know, so you know, there's like tell you, man, I can I understand. I get restrictions and I get the level, but I also get that there's levels to it. And I also know that even within where I'm at, I can still do things that limit the impact. You know what I mean? Or I so just like I said, okay, I can go here and I can do this, and I don't have to do this. You know,
Mhm.
still some things, right? Anyways, I don't want to. There's like I said, it's levels. Yeah, I want to go to a beach, but do I want to go to a beach right now while fucking Optimus Prime's coming?
Ah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, but it's not that Optimus Prime is coming. It's that everything that goes with Optimus Prime coming, I guess, right? So now there's going to be more change. Okay, all right, yes, and I get it. I know, I know, I know, I know what you're thinking. So yeah, I want to go to Vancouver or Banff. I've never been to I've never explored Canada. Why can't I explore
I've never
Canada?
explored Canada. I've never explored Canada.
Great opportunity.
But
Great opportunity.
But I don't think I can fly either. Now that like I don't think I can fly at all now. Before like it was out of town, but now I don't think I can even get on a plane in Canada or a train.
You like going? You can't go on a TTC, yo?
Yeah, but the farthest I can get to is probably like Martin Grove. Then I have to like go like this, like yo, you going my way? Where you going? Banff?
Banff.
Out of here.
No, you're probably good if you're going to Banff. That's the thing. Better than if you're going to like fucking Burrow. No, I don't go there. Thinking of
Or
Banff.
hop in an Uber and be like, they said you're going to Banff. Are you
sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
This says Banff. This says Banff, my GPS.
I'm in the car, motherfucker. I ain't going nowhere. Let's go. I ain't going nowhere but Banff now. You ain't kicking me out. We going. It says let's go. Start.
It says
Start.
Banff.
Start. Hit the start button.
You want 5 stars on that, motherfucker. You want these 5 stars or no?
You don't want that. You don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. Yeah. So yeah, shit, man. Like I said, and I've never taken a trip by myself.
Best time.
You know what I did? You want to know what I did the other day?
What'd you do?
I went.
Well, who is this? Sorry, I apologize.
This is a commercial for. I don't know, man. Putting your phone on mute.
Yeah.
I went to breakfast by myself the other day. Like I went out to eat I've never gone out to eat by myself.
No.
No.
Well, you're growing up.
I went to eat by myself. I'd never gone to eat by myself ever.
What kind of restaurant was it?
Breakfast. Oh, like there's breakfast. There's a breakfast spot at the corner.
Like a Markham Station kind of place?
Yeah, like combo.
Like a Millie's?
Yeah.
You don't
like,
you know Millie's? Yeah.
I think so, right? Where's Millie's? Millie's,
there was a Millie's at Midland and Steeles. But there was like a breakfast. Was there a breakfast spot around Bridletown Circle?
I feel like there was, but I'm getting old. I got nothing. Maybe not too close. Maybe not. I don't remember. I didn't get breakfast a lot when I was younger.
The cute little Somalian girl used to work there. You don't remember any cute little Somalian girls? And it turned into a gas station?
I'm not sure.
You never lived in Bridletown Circle, gay.
At the corner of Bridletown Circle and Finch on the west side?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a 2-for-1 pizza in that same plaza there.
I might have been gone before.
No,
that.
no, that's a 3-for-1 pizza. Actually, sorry.
4 for 1 now.
Pizza for pizza. Whole pizza pie for pizza.
Just take it and go. Take it and go.
What?
What the fuck are we talking about? What the hell, man? Breakfast.
Anyways,
yeah,
you
I
went-
went out
breakfast.
yes, I went for breakfast by myself. It was a nice experience. I'm gonna go for breakfast by myself again. Or whatever. I'm
What
gonna
do you have
try
for
it.
breakfast?
What was it? I had the combo. I had 2 eggs. Eggs over. I went over hard because last time I did them over medium and it was a little bit runny, so I went over hard.
You don't like runny eggs?
No.
Mm.
But I like it. I like it just right.
Moist, like a little.
Just it's gotta. If you miss, you miss, and I was just like, I don't like it.
So you don't like your eggs where you can take like the bread and then go like this and.
Like, you know what? I just want to like at the end. I just want to touch of it.
Little
Like,
touch
I don't
of
want. I don't want to like. Whoa. I just want to be like my first little. I want to.
Mhm.
I want to bite my toast. Dip it. Bite my toast. Dip it. Bite my. That's it. 2 dips maybe. Not a lot of dip. Not a lot of dip. That's it. So yeah, 2 eggs over hard with bacon, because that combo was a bacon and sausage, but then I got extra bacon with the rye toast.
Okay, so you're sitting in there, you have your plate of food in front of you, you're looking
All over the
ahead of
table,
you,
guy.
and there's no one in front of you.
Yeah.
Is it liberating?
Yeah.
And you're like looking at people and like, I don't need to be with anybody.
Not even that.
We here.
It's just we all here. Not even that. It was just like I was, I ordered my food. I was on my phone. My phone was down.
reading your news on the phone.
Yeah, like just put my phone down, put my phone up, like read the menu, have some coffee.
Mhm.
Oh, outside, there's people outside. Yeah, I'll have this. And then the food comes. This food. I want to put my food here and here and here and here and here. But I've never done that before. Ever.
So was your spread of food as big as Flint's spread of food?
Yeah. No, not that big. I mean, on maybe on scale, technically.
What was that you just did, yo?
The yow? That was a bargain. That was a bargain Harold's yow.
that was Flint's yow?
Yeah, like on Easy Like Sunday Morning. Chay's yow. It's not Flint, but it sounds exactly like Flint. So if you're listening to Sunday Easy Like Sunday, or if you're listening to Che, when you hear him, whatever, one button is a yow, and it sounds exactly like Flint. So we've associated it with Flint completely now.
Okay.
Big up to Flint.
Big up Flint.
Yeah.
Penguin.
Oh,
What, you up here snorting on doing today? This crazy.
I think I might have just drooled. I think I might have just drooled on Penguin.
Penguin.
Big up to Ray Mac.
Ray Mac. Yeah.
Big up to Ray Mac at Ray Sessions. Yo, Penguin. Oh, that's a clip. Penguin. That was the funniest thing ever. Because I remember walking into that conversation. People, you can't even explain that. You can't even explain that to people. I'm not even gonna try. No. Big up to Penguin. Penguin. Bro. Big bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's timeless, yo. That shit's timeless right there.
So after you had breakfast, what was the what did you do after that?
I had breakfast. I went to go pick up the boy. The boy was coming down. He was coming down for a few days.
How does that make you feel
Wait.
when he comes home?
That's good. It I know that there's nothing. It just gives it another layer, I guess. Everything's about layers for me, so
Mhm.
gives it another layer and a dynamic. We went like, because he comes because me and my daughter have a routine, right? So he comes and it's like, all right, he's here. I gotta go to the grocery store. I gotta go grab him some stuff. Make sure he's good while he's
Right,
here.
right,
all
right.
So me and him usually kind of go do that. So we go do that. This time around, we went to go. There's a spot. We took some photos. That was you there? One of the waterfall. Sorry, people. Is that bad? We're not gonna cut that 2 seconds out. Anyways,
that'll never happen.
that'll never get cut out. Yeah, there's like a favorite waterfall. So we and him went to do groceries, and then we were on the way back. We were just like, let's go by that waterfall. So we went by that waterfall real quick, took a picture.
Dope.
Took one photo, took a couple pictures, did that little thing. And yeah, it's a little bit, it's good for them as well. You can tell like they're not all like, oh, you're my bestie, but you can just see that it's there.
Yeah.
So, even when they're just sitting here in the living room watching nothing, you can see that it's just good for their souls as well. So that's good.
What school does he go to?
Western.
Okay. Western is that close to Waterloo?
I mean, it's close, but it's in London.
Oh, and Waterloo is Waterloo. That's different. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another like an hour east, west. Yeah.
Hour and about 15 minutes. Yeah. Not too bad. Like 3 hours I'm there and back.
Yeah, I cut a couple of my clients today from Waterloo. And they're like, yeah, they came back today. And I was like, like three of them, three different ones. And I don't think they know each other, but they all came today.
It was Waterloo Day?
I don't know if it's Waterloo Day. Maybe it's just like they found an opening in the schedule. I'm like, and you came back for a haircut?
It was Couture Day.
Yeah,
Waterloo Day. It was Couture Day.
Couture Day.
What?
Couture Day.
Chest. Wait.
You going home today? Mom's coming for you? Okay. You ate already?
Why are you looking up so high at him, guy?
Yeah. The guy's grown. Yeah, he's a big man now.
Yeah, but was he like what? 5, 6.5?
What are you standing at? 5 what? 5.
When they measure him?
9?
God, he said it with his chest. He said that with his chest. I can just feel it. I can't even see him. You can
It's
tell.
his twist, man. It's his twist. He's like a 5'6", yo, and it's just a 3-inch
and
twist.
a half, yo. And a half. And his airs. He's got the max airs, yo.
Go look. You might have to order something.
Cardioid. Big up, yo. Trips.
Yeah, you need to order something. Let me know, man.
Call the Uber. Call the Uber now. Watch this boy. Not 5'9", yo. Man, not 5'9", yo.
3-inch twist, yo. A 5'6".
You gotta walk by on his tippy toes. Nimble, sweet feet. Sweet feet.
Did you ever end up watching that Colin Kaepernick Series?
I
No?
haven't.
It's all good. You still got it in the tuck. Then you can watch
Well,
it.
it's on the list. I just haven't watched it. I see it every now and then. I'm about to do my daughter and I are about to do a Harry Potter run. We never watched Harry Potter. Have you watched Harry Potter?
I've never watched Harry Potter. You watched Harry Potter? You watched it? All of them?
He lit up, eh? His face lit up. You're like, what do you mean? I
Most
watched
of
it
them?
like 7 times, yo. Or just no, he just seen a bit.
He said Harry Potter was his favorite books next to Percy Jackson.
Shit, son. I heard about them. I never read before.
And this guy, I forgot he used to spend enough money on these books for him.
Harry Potter have the gold like the gold schlagers, yo. It like has little gold pieces in the hardcover.
Is that what
Awesome.
happened?
Costs a little bit of extra money.
No extra money over here, man.
You gotta go cut the gold out. You gotta cut the letters out, yo.
No, you get it from, he gets I used to get his Harry Potter books from the, you ever like drive around a neighborhood and they have like a box where like you put books in? Yeah, man, I used to just go through and look and see, all right, okay, Harry Potter.
I've driven through those types of neighborhoods before.
Yeah, we act like.
What do you mean?
We act like it's not in your neighborhood.
Not my neighborhood. I've driven through some of them before. I've seen that once or twice on the way to work.
So, ooh, this neighborhood is studious.
Cheese.
Like,
Gee, what do you mean? What? Did I just open it? Yeah. Oh, gee.
Oh man.
Shit.
All right.
All right. Scene.
All right. So Pizza in the Break Room, episode 20.
Is that bad? I hear that's bad now.
Is it?
Fucking millennials, man. Millennials fucking ruin everything. It's in the break room, y'all.
Holla, holla, holla.